Growing up as an only child is hard. All eyes are on you. Your parents wait patiently for your successes and waddle behind you ready to catch you when you fall. They silently stalk you like a cheetah, waiting for their prey to pounce on you with love and attention when you need it most. Life is significantly more monitored when you're an only child, especially if you're an only child with two mothers. My father left my family when I was 4 years old, and ever since then, my life has been an estrogen fest, filled with strong, powerful female leaders. And the two most influential women warriors in my life are my two mothers. I have to explain to people when they learn about my unique situation that no, they're not lesbians, they're sisters, and yes, they've lived together ever since my mom graduated from college. And no, this doesn't bother my stepdad, but even if it did, I'm pretty sure they would separate from him than each other. They're unique in that they truly understand that they were given a gift when they were given each other. They share a sisterly love that they realize can only exist between the two of them. My aunt, who had to work all throughout college, helped pay for my mother's college tuition so that she could be a full-time student. That has always been their mantra: do unto others better than what was done unto you. Not having the opportunity to go to college full-time, my aunt wanted better for my mother. Just like my whole life, they've wanted better for me. I like to think of them as two little salt shakers, identical in image, yet containing two different spices of life. My mother is the strong breadwinner, always pushing me to do more. Her voice comes to me as a raspy smoker from upstate New York, always reminding me to watch it. And call me if you get in trouble. I'll come get you, hella high water. Her name goes perfect with the sassy persona. Phyllis, a strong name for a strong woman. While my mother reminded me daily to stand up for myself and be strong, my sweet aunt kept me filled with sensitivity and soft. Faith was my nanny, for lack of a better word. She retired after my father left, and I haven't spent a day of my life without her constantly looking after me if I was her own. She was my alarm clock in the morning, my personal chef, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She was my chauffeur, my paparazzi, my number one supporter. My aunt loved me to a fault. She would go along with anything I said and agreed with most things I did. When I was 8 years old, I begged my aunt to go sledding with me, to the detriment of us both. I didn't understand the physics of having heavy weight on the back of a small plastic sled, and we both went flying from our seats once we hit a bump. But she knew we'd fall. We would just fall together. My friend recently posted this quote on her Facebook page: "A daughter needs a dad to be the standard against which she will judge all men." I took personal offense to this. When my dad left us, my mother stopped and thought, how am I going to give this girl a better life than I had without her father in the picture? What I got was the gift of two strong warrior women who work tirelessly for what they want and have encouraged me to achieve my wildest dreams. I don't need a father to measure all men against. I use my unbelievably protective mother and sweet as sugar aunt as a standard to measure everyone against, men and women. Having two mothers means they will inevitably move to Charleston, South Carolina in order to be close to you when you finish your degree. Having two mothers means that they'll show up every parents' weekend in matching cardigan sweaters with a pan full of brownies for your roommates to enjoy. Having two mothers means that when I call home and say, I need some socks for my winter boots, they'll send you literally 40 pairs of thick, thin, wool, cotton, ankle, knee, and even tennis socks for you to add to your wardrobe. I didn't have a normal childhood. That's true. Because I had two mothers, I had an even better one.